Well, hello, Moody students. We're back to Ancient Near Eastern Backgrounds of the Old Testament, and we're moving into week 3. Hard to believe we're already at that point. Well, continue to look over the devotionals that are there for you. This week we're moving into a very crucial topic of covenant. You see the quote from the Abrahamic covenant there from Genesis 17:7. This week we want you to learn how to demonstrate a familiarity with the concept and practice of covenant and covenant making in the ancient Near East, and how that should enlighten and enrich biblical interpretation by utilizing an understanding of ancient Near Eastern concept of covenants. And then, too, you should be able to describe the basic issues of household relationships and family life in Bible times. You'll be reading in Silva, the household, from chapter 2. Then there's a number of articles there you'll be reading. You can read down through that list and, more importantly, read the articles. There's going to be some great learning going on this week, so look forward to these. Then you've got 3 assignments. You need to complete the Silva Chapter 2 reading questions and post that on Blackboard. You need to provide the scripture reading written summary that's listed here. And then you've got your paper on covenants. And be sure to read down through the instructions here and at the assignment location and in the schedule and syllabus as well. Be sure you look all that over carefully. You want to do a good job on this. You don't want to lose points because you missed some aspect of it. So just read those, and I'm sure you'll do fine. I have been responding to all your personal introductions, as you know, and I trust that you're excited, continuing to be excited about the course. I'll be grading your discussion boards and other work this week. Usually get started not until after Tuesday because I want to give you through Monday night to get all your work in. So I may begin grading on Tuesday as I see the work is there. Just a reminder on discussion boards again, you want your initial response done by Friday midnight of each week, and you want to be substantive in your responses. You want to cite sources where possible according to MLA writing style. And keep in mind, if you cite a source in the body of your discussion board contribution, then you need to provide a bibliography at the end of it as well. And then when you're replying to your peers, remember what I've said before in announcements, and I'll say again here. You want to do 3 things when you respond to peers. You want to provide appropriate encouragement to them, compliments on good insights, good statements they've made, or good points they've made. Then number 2, you want to provide kind, constructive critique of your peers' post. How could they improve? What might they have missed? Or what would you suggest they might do? Again, you want to be kind and constructive, but you do want to critique. And then finally, leave your peer each week and each peer with a good, relevant, thoughtful, open-ended question. That's a question that they need to think about to answer. They can't answer it with just a yes or a no. Or if it is one they can say yes or no to, ask them why in your question so that they know they've got to do more than just say yes or no. You ought to think seriously about the question you pose, and thus they'll need to think seriously about any answer they might provide. Well, there you have it, another week's announcement and email alert. I trust you're enjoying the course. As always, feel free to email me or, if necessary, call if there's a need. God bless.